Hey heroes, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Today we're looking at Dredge, a single-player fishing adventure game with a sinister undercurrent. We're going to sell our catch, upgrade our boat, and dredge the depths for long-buried secrets. I actually got this game when it first released back in 2023, but I didn't enjoy the controls, but saw that they recently released a complete edition version that not only has the 3 DLCs, but is also on sale and is cheaper than even the base game alone. Having given it a try again, I really enjoy it. So let's jump right from the start and see if this might be something you should get or return to. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've a few of the locals moved your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss in more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. So this is town, one of the many towns you can stop off at, and a few things on the screen. There is the day, there is the direction up here, the time of day, so 6 in the morning, and it tracks it up here. I think this is time and sanity. It's tracked right up here. This is the place we're at, Greater Marrow. Let's take a look at the tab area. So this is our ship. This is our cargo area. We start off with a basic fishing pool, which, as you can see, the main thing to know is the fishing speed, how fast you'll naturally catch fish, and then you'll be able to only catch coastal fish right now due to this type of fishing rod. And then we have our engine, which dictates how fast we go, and then our cabin. It has a few things which we'll take a look at later, but basically the pursuits, which is our goals, our missions. So the very first mission, catch fish for the day. So let's get out, and let's undock. So we need to find coastal fish, and as you can see here, there are some things right there. We'll zoom in, zoom out, and let's see if we can fish here. So we can actually fish here because this coastal fish, and it tells me the stock is high, and I'm going to press F to start fishing. And you're going to see, because I have the appropriate or because my fishing pole is not damaged, then you're going to see green parts on this area, which will allow me to catch fish quicker. It'll start at the bottom of this tracker and all the way at the top. Once it hits the top, then I'll catch the fish. If I don't touch anything at all, it'll naturally catch the fish, but it's better if I get the quick time events. If I hit things while I'm sailing, I will damage my ship, maybe destroying some of my cargo space. It might damage my fishing pole. It'll still allow me to fish, but then I won't get those quick time events. But let's take a look here. So basically I'm just pressing F for the quick time event, and as you can see here, we caught a blue mackerel. Now one thing to know is that when you're actually in, like, not actually moving or in the active act of fishing, the time is paused. So as you can see, take a look at the time when we start fishing. There we go. We caught another fish, and it's another blue mackerel. Ooh, so we caught a trophy version of the blue mackerel. So it is significantly larger. So as you can see here, 23 centimeters, 15 centimeters. I caught one that's basically almost twice as big as this second blue mackerel here. And the larger the fish is, like in real life, they'll be worth more. Okay, so the stock is low. We'll go fishing one more time here. There we go. We caught the fish. We got a blue mackerel. And you can rotate it with the right mouse button. So I can move it here. Okay, so looks like we can still fish right now. Okay, there we go. And now the stock is depleted. So we're depleted, and now I can leave here. And let's take a look. Let's try to find another coastal area that we can go fishing. And you can look at the silhouette, I guess, of the fish to see what type of fish you'll catch. So as you can see here, this is another coastal fish, so that allows me to go fishing here. If this wasn't coastal, it'd obviously say so, and it would prevent me from fishing here. One of the first things I'm going to try to aim for is to get an actual rod that allows me to catch more types of fish. Okay, so we caught now a cod, and let's rotate it. Oop. So if you heard that sound, I didn't press the QuickTime event in time, so when you fail, your progress gets restarted. Okay, great. We'll move that there for now, and we're depleted again. Okay, so we're gonna move out, and let's see. Let's take a look over here. What type of fish we got here? This looks like a different type of fish. So this is a different, most likely a different type of fish. Looks like a flounder, but this is shallows, so I don't have the right equipment. I can't do anything about that. Okay, so let's see. So this is something. This is for the namesake of the game, Dredge. So there's a specific type of item or gear that would allow me to dredge for usually resources, wood, cloth, metal. So I don't have that yet, but hopefully maybe if we go fast enough, by the end of this video we'll have the dredger. So here's some more fish. Okay, move that here. That's a very small amount of fish right there. There's no sprinting, at least right now. Oh, that's another place to dredge. We don't want that. It's now almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Kind of getting far away. Let's take a look, I guess, over here. I don't think this counts as coastal, but you never know. Nope. You can see with that dashed line. It's now 5 o'clock. It's getting late. Maybe this last spot right here. No, we can't. Ah, damn it. Okay, you can see it's getting dark. So we're gonna press E. We're gonna turn on our lights. There we go. And as you can see at the top of the screen underneath the time, it is that is my sanity, and you'll see that there's an eye opening up, and we want to get back as soon as possible. When your sanity gets low, we're gonna start to hallucinate. And bad things will happen, maybe sea monsters or something like that. So let's see if we can get back as soon as possible. Exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Okay, so we're okay. So a floating buoy, it serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim lights also provide a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Okay, so let's get back. So bright lights and sleeping will reduce my panic. So it's important that we sleep at night, not just to fish the entire time. So we're going to dock. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keep the population fed and satisfied. Understand? And, let's see, selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt? Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. So now there's two locations opened up. My storage and fishmonger will go there first. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. So we can manually sell. So as you can see, oh, see, look, these are stale. Oh no. Okay, so these are stale. So let's see. This is worth $7, $6, and this one's worth 8. So maybe next time when we catch a prize or a trophy fish, we should come back to sell immediately. So we can manually sell, or we can sell all the fish right now. I know there's a purpose for these, but not right now. So we're just going to press and hold F to sell all the fish. There we go. Okay, so that's that. The mayor standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? So this is a research part, and these are ways to unlock new equipment for your boat. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. So now we got the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors round here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, so we have $84, and we don't have enough money. As you can see here, she's selling, rods, engines, trawl nets, and lights. Lights might be helpful, but I also don't have a lot of money from that first day. So that's all we can do right now. So let's return to town. And then I'm going to... Actually, I can actually go to research here. That's something new here. So I could... So remember with that research part, which we have one of, I wonder if what happens if I put it into my storage? Does it still count? Let's put it into storage. There we go. And is it still tracked? It's still tracked. Perfect. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so we can research one of these two things in terms of the rods. So this is a flexible fishing pole, which allows us to catch two types of fish, coastal and shallow, and a 45% fishing speed. Now, we're going to need 2 research parts. We can still spend one right now, and then when we find another one, we can spend the other. Or we can spend one right now and just fully unlock this to be bought. Not, it doesn't like create it for you, so you still have to buy it. This is an oceanic one. Interesting. There's some engines over here. Faster engine, because let's see. How fast is our engine right now? Our engine's only 14 knots, so this one is 15, so it's not much better. Okay, and basically when you unlock this one, it'll show us this, and this. Nothing. We can't do pots and nets yet because we don't know much about it. So I'm thinking we'll do the oceanic one right now. There we go. So now it's available in the store. So if we want, so as you can see here, it's available, but it costs 410. And as you can see on the right hand side, these rods can only go in certain parts of your boat. So we can fit this hydraulic rod, but then we can't put any other rods. And I might want a different rod, but that's enough for that. I think that's it for today. Let's take a look. Is there anything here? There's the encyclopedia now that we can look at. So here are the types of fish that we've caught and the data. So blue mackerel, it's a coastal fish, practically worthless but enough to stave off hunger. The cod, plentiful and basic. Oh, so it tells us. So the the blue mackerel is worth $10 on average, while cod is worth 18. So, but one thing you also want to pay attention to, although it is worth more, it also takes up more space. So if we think about it, 18 divided by 3 squares. So that's about $6 per square, whereas the blue mackerel is worth $5 per square, depending on the freshness, size, and all that kind of stuff. So And as you can see at the bottom is aberrations. That's the thing about Dredge. We're going to find, or be able to find, kind of like monster versions, corrupted versions of these fish, aberrations. Usually we find these at night. Okay, so that's enough for the encyclopedia. Let's go to sleep. We're going to wait till dawn, and our sanity will be restored. And now we can go undock, and let's head out. Day 2. There's something glowing over there, so we'll take a look at that. Let's go here first. That doesn't look like we can get those fish. Oh, we can get this coastal. Okay, so this is more of the blue mackerel. You can tell from the silhouette. We can totally skip this though. Let's skip it. And let's see what this is. Okay, so if we take a look at our cabin, we picked up a message. Let's see. August 20th, 1927. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets of the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. So just like a little bit of lore in the game. Okay. So that's that. Let's take a look here. I think this should count as oceanic fish. No, we can do this. Stock is low though. There we go. Okay. So we just got a trophy cod, a one whole meter. Okay, the stock is depleted. Let's go check out a different spot. That looks like stuff to dredge, which we don't have the tools, right? We can't do it. Yeah, just like I thought. Okay, what's this? This is shallow waters. So I'm not having very good luck. Oh, what's this? Okay, a slab of rocks juts from the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish. At its base, a rough shape has been chiseled away. So you might not know what this is, but or you do. Basically, you need to get this fish, which is a cod, and fill up every single spot here with fish. I think we can come back multiple times to add fish here, and part of the trick is having enough fish to fill the area and to place it in the right orientation. Because it's a trophy, I don't really want to do that. I want to get more money first. So let's see if we can go here first. Go fishing a little bit more, and then maybe come back with more cod. Okay, so we got some mackerel. Okay, keep fishing, keep fishing. Okay, there we go, and this might be the last one, I think, because the stock is low. Yeah, stock is depleted. Okay, the question is, it's 2 o'clock. I think I have enough time to go over here. I can change the orientation. Okay, let's go here. Can't go there. Oh, here's something else over here. I think. Yeah, something over here. Let's see. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. So let's place our hand on the stone. This cold stone does not respond to your touch. Okay. I think we have to do it at night, that's why. I don't think we can get these fish either, can we? Nope. So the question is, I think I'm going to turn around. Oh, it's already 4 o'clock at night. 4 o'clock, and we barely have any fish in our hold. It's a good thing there's no time limit. There's something over there. It looks like an oil rig in the distance. Okay. Oh, this is something too. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Let's look inside. Ooh, hello. We found some lumber. Found some lumber. Nice. We found an old iron chain. We found a research part. And a citron ring. Okay, cool. Okay, it's getting dark. Let's see, can we get these fish? No, we can't. Okay. Okay, it's nighttime. How's our sanity? Wonder, can I go fishing? No, gotta be careful. The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at his feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruins, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Okay, let's make our way. Let's see, can we go fishing right here? We could. We can try. Ooh, squid. Okay, we caught a new fish. Arrow squid. Now the problem is, we are kind of going insane, so maybe let's try only one more time. There we go. Okay, let's maybe get out. Let's stop fishing. Let's not risk it. Even though we're really close to town, you never know. What was that sound? Anyways, let's get back. Okay. Okay, we're back. Let's go to the fishmonger. I had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal prices. Tell me about it. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to help sort that out for you. Okay, so what do you got for me today? So let's just sell all the fish. There we go. And then let's see what we're going to do about research. Let's see. Let's go with the engine this time. There we go. So now there's faster engines, significantly faster. That looks like a 3x1. So 1, 2, 3 right here. There's a 4, obviously. And with our ship right now, I don't think that's technically possible. So I'm going to put that to storage. And the chains. I'm going to keep this because I have an idea of where we would need that. Citron. Old iron chain. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the shipwright. Well, I have 151 bucks. Let's see. Shallow, oceanic. 410, so I don't have enough money for that. It looks like I could place another. I could get another engine, and then we would go a little bit faster. That's always a good thing. Or maybe lights. I can get. I don't have the money for lights, so it doesn't matter. I can get cheapy lights. I prefer to get good lights. So let's do nothing. Let's just go to sleep. As you can see, there's some beam of red over there. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to meet people. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Hold on a second. There was the mayor wanted to talk. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Okay, so let's undock and let's go. So we're going to Little Marrow. The question is, where is Little Marrow? I think it said something about, let's see, pursuits. So deliver the package. Mayor of Greater Marrow asked me to go to Little Marrow, which is to the east. Okay, and let's go to the map. So to the east, it looks like directly across from us. Yeah, this is east. The little Merrill's just across the bay. Let's go full steam ahead. Let's not let that package get damaged or stale. So that looks like mackerel to the right, mackerel to the left, maybe. Could be cod. Let's not let it get stale though. Okay. Okay. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. 25 bucks. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Let's go to the trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I actually do. I'm going to sell this iron chain. And that's all. He just buys that. So that's why we came here. Here's my storage. Actually, I wonder if this is a quest item. I don't think this is a quest item, to be honest. Let's see how much it's worth. This is worth 25 bucks. Sure, fine. And we got no research parts. I think we can go. Let's see. He gave us something for our cabin. Let's see. We're still looking for 1 flounder and 1 eel. Okay. And then in our encyclopedia, what's different about this? So there's different things. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. So let's undock. Let's get more fish. So I don't think these flounders count. This is not coastal, right? Nope. So let's try to get these fish out here. And just to show you guys, this is the map. It's actually quite big-ish. So there's this area here, Twisted Strand, the Devil's Spine, Gale Cliffs, the Stellar Basin, and some big question mark over there. But let's just keep fishing right now. Okay, let's fish quick. Okay. There we go. Depleted. Okay, so now it's depleted. Let's turn, do a sharp turn, see if we can get these fish too. Okay, looks like more cod. Okay. You know what? With the cods I catch here, I'm going to see if we can load up that shrine place. I know we kind of need the money, but I'm not sure if it's the same, but we can get some good rewards. Okay, so let's do some creative moving over here. Looks like we can catch 2 more, possibly. Oh, it's nighttime though. Okay, there's no more fish anyways. The question is, do we have enough time to get over there? I don't think we do. 6 o'clock at night. What do you think? 6 o'clock at night? My panic. I don't have enough time. Damn it. Damn it. I'm quite sure if I sleep, all the fish will be stale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell all the mackerel, and then I'm going to hopefully sleep, and hopefully the cod will still be okay by tomorrow. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell by just looking from the surface. Okay. So I'm going to sell you. Okay, these are still fresh, so we're okay. Let's return to town. How much money do we got? It doesn't matter. I'm going to rest. Okay, so let's undock and immediately head towards the spot where we can drop off the cod. And this is mackerel, so I don't care about that. Looks like that's some eels over there. We can't get it anyways. That looks like some more mackerel. That looks like something big. Probably oceanic though. Yeah. Okay. That looks like flounders. I don't think I have the rod for that though, right? Nope, I do not. Okay. Let's go right here. Okay, so let's put them in. There we go. Oh, we have just enough. There we go. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rock. So look what we found. We found a sinew spindle. It is a fishing rod. It allows us to catch both coastal and shallow, so it's better than this one right here. And what's it called? It is slower fishing speed. As you can see here, 35% for the basic, whereas this one's only 5%, so significantly slower. But there's a chance to catch those special aberration fish. It says a handline reel wrapped in a length of sinew, stretchy sinew. One end is grafted to a crude bone hook. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to uninstall. Oh. I didn't realize I have to do that. Okay. There we go. Install, please. There we go. Okay. So now we got something we can go coastal and shallow. So let's see. This is part of the reason why I didn't buy a new fishing rod, because I kind of knew that we can get this sinew spindle. So now we can actually go to this place. So we are kind of have to rely more on the quick time events to be able to catch fish in a timely manner. But now we can get two different types of fish, shallow and coastal. Okay, this spot is depleted. Let's leave. Let's see. That doesn't look like eels. I kind of want to get the eels so I can have the flounders and eels completed, and I think that's eels over there. But it is getting late. If it gets too late, the fish kind of some spots disappear, I think. Here we go. So here's disturbed water. As you can see, different types of... There we go. There's our great eel. There we go. There we go. And we are kind of losing... Oops. Uh-oh, I hear some sound. Okay, let's stop fishing. Okay, let's get out. Yeah, there's a pillar of redness, you know, over there. So now we'll go back. All right. Okay, let's go to the fishmonger. We have the fish. Yes, we do. Okay, so as you can see here, we need the flounder and one gray eel. So let's grab one of the eels. You know, let's give him one of the smaller ones. 51. We'll give him the 51. And then the fish, the smaller one. There we go. So we got $50 for that. Good, good. You should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Okay, so as you can see here, 20, 18, yeah. So we got 50 bucks for these two, for one of each. And this would get me 38. So doing those orders gives you a good amount of money. So let's sell the rest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to sell this one over here. There we go. And maybe we can get this oceanic hydraulic rod. And then we can now basically fish almost anywhere. We'll be able to fish coastal, shallow, and oceanic. Before I do that though, let me take a look at my research area. Nope, I don't have any more research parts. So let's go there. Let's go buy this. 410, I have just enough money. There's no rent that's due here. Although if I damage my ship, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, so we're done there. I'm not going to go... You know, I can actually... it's 2 in the morning. Let's just rest. Yeah, we didn't rest very much. Let's undock. And let's take a look at what our objectives are right now. So we need to find 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Encyclopedia. Here's the gray eel that we caught. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay. So I think maybe the next thing I want to get is a faster, or another engine, or a faster engine. Okay, so what's that? That is more flounders. I guess we can go for that. I should go to that other spot and catch that shark-like thing. Oh, look at that! Look what we caught. A cyclopean flounder. So this is one of those aberrant types. So a sprawling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of the eye. So we're going to see that these are worth actually quite a bit of money. So while it's riskier to fish at night, I believe there's also a higher chance of getting these corrupted fish or aberrant fish. This is filling up my hull very quick. Let's see, yeah. I can't even catch another one. So there's no point in that. What was it? It was an arrowheads, right? And see, there's the shark up ahead, but my hull can't really fit it. Oh, the spot is depleted. Okay. Let's see. Blue mackerel. Okay. I can fit like probably only one more. I should have probably moved this down. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's it. I don't think I have any creative ways to do that. Okay, so let's get out of this spot. Let's sell quick, and we'll go back out. And we'll go straight for that larger fish. If we take a look over there, it looks like there's something over there, which we can maybe take a look at as well. Okay, let's go back. Okay, fishmonger. So you hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it onto the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. So we just got like 57 bucks for one fish, which is amazing. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay well if you find more. Okay, so he just gave us this handkerchief. A once beautifully once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. How did he know that there would be just a handkerchief in a fish? That's so weird. Anyways, let's sell all of our other fish right now. Okay, so we got 140 bucks now. Return to town. A man looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay, cool. Let's undock. We have time. So that location is to our right over here, as you can see. So I think we have the time. It's 2 o'clock. As long as we don't go fishing, we should get there before night. And that's where having a faster boat would be good. Once again, here's stuff. We need the dredger to be able to get that stuff. 4 o'clock at night. What do you think? I think I can sleep at those docks, so I could go fishing here if I want to. Should I do that? Let's do it. Need to make money. Okay, so here's some cod. Remember, time only passes when we're actually fishing and moving. So I can spend all my time organizing my stuff. But, oh, I messed up right there. Okay, I think it's a little bit too late right now. It's, what, 7 o'clock at night? There's no fish here anyways. So let's go. Let's hurry up. I always have my light on. Okay. Okay, here we are. Okay, let's check out the workshop first. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Let's go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations among the detritus. So we found an arterial engine. So it takes 1 hour to install. And the bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. So pretty cool. So this is basically an engine. So I'm going to go install it. Right there. And then we also found a sign of ruin. So this increases our aberration bonus. So that would be 1.5 plus 5, so 6.5%. And yeah, let's go install that. There we go. Okay, now let's go to the ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It is bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with an equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me those lost relics, and I'll reward you in ways beyond them all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Okay. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the town about the shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. So, as we talked about, that this part of this story is unlocking items for us. So if we look at our ship, it's not showing up there, but we do have the ability, as you can see at the back over here, the ability to dredge for stuff. So let's go and do a quick sleep, and then maybe we can do some dredging. Okay, so let's undock. Let's dredge. Let's go for that a larger fish. And now, I don't know if you can tell, but I think we are fishing a little bit faster. I don't care about that fish right there. I want this thing over here. This is something we can dredge. There we go. Now, this is going to be different. As you can see here, there are two circles. And basically, I have to press F to keep my bobber or my symbol on the solid line. There will be little gaps, and when I press F, it'll switch between up and down. It's kind of like the Frogger game. So let's go. So as I keep it on there, the item gets dredged up. So as you can see here we go. Here's a worn ring. So I don't think this is the item. I think it'd be actually purple like the other things. So that we could sell that at the jeweler. I want to go get that large, what's it called? That large fish, because we are getting close to the hour. Let's see. There we go. Let's check out this fish. All right, disturbed. So it's low stock, oceanic. Let's go. Oh right, we found a bronze whaler. It's a really big fish. Okay. We could try to catch another one, but we wouldn't really have the room. Let's see, is there any way to... Not really. Let's see, would I be able to fit this anywhere else? If I put that there... Let's see. Okay, put that there. And I put this here. Would I be able to put another one? No, I just don't have, I don't have the room to fit it, so there's no point. But maybe let's go dredge over here. Let's, oh look, so it looks like something metal. So I think it'll take up a 2x2 space. Okay, so we got that right here. And that's it. We don't really have the room for anything else. So let's leave. We could always come back to dredge. And we'll head back and sell some fish. But I think that's a good place to stop. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is Dredge. Let me know in the comments below what do you think of the game, whether you got it yourself, and what's maybe your most impressive catch. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on Dredge, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.